What's up guys, this is 1UX1. I got a question about UX design and UX research, which one pays more money? Now the money is important, we've got bills to pay, we all think about money I think quite a lot nowadays. We want to upgrade on the phone, whatever we might want to do. But what's really important here is that you look at the money and you look at whether you're going to enjoy that job, because it is a full-time career. So which one earns more money? Well, actually they both earn the same amount of money. But there are a few variables, there's a few things that you need to really consider here. So UX design and UX research, as they both become separate careers now, and they're both full-time careers in itself and also part of the same team, they're part of the design team. They're both in demand. Now, as UX design is more well established, they tend to have more jobs than UX research, which is relatively newer, so there's less jobs, but in terms of the wages are not different, but what you can see is that it fluctuates according to demand, supply and demand. So sometimes I've seen that UX researchers are paid more than UX designers, and that's because there's a shortage of them, and more companies are realizing that research, rich data on user experiences, user feedback, usability testing is so valuable they're willing to pay more than UX designer. And in some cases it's a specialized UX designer that will earn more than UX researcher. So they're both on par in terms of wages, but it does vary industry to industry and job to job. So if you're, let's say, a contractor and you're looking to change jobs regularly every 6 months to a year, and you want to earn that high daily rate, then what you need to look at is that career going to pay you what you're looking for? Now, in terms of the rates itself, whether it's in dollars or UK pounds, talking about $500, usually the minimum, up to $700, $800, $900 a day. Now, that's the same for UX research. Where you need to really consider which one you want, it's not about the money because they are very similar. It's about whether you're going to enjoy your day-to-day running that process. Now, as a UX researcher, you're doing interviews, you're preparing those interviews, you're recruiting people, and then you're planning the whole UX research process. And the most valuable bit of all of that process at the end is reporting back to stakeholders, so writing reports. And if you enjoy that, it's worth that income for you and that level of revenue for you, then go for it. If you like UX design, which is more about designing solutions, wireframing, ideating, prototyping, building, working directly with the developers and the technical team, whereas a UX researcher doesn't work directly with developers as much, UX designers have to work with developers a lot. So it depends, do you want to work with the technical team a bit more deeper in terms of the work interactions and meetings, or do you want to work on the people side, which is UX research? So it's really a choice and you need to make that decision, that call. Now, what's also important here is that UX researchers, because of the shortage of them, they have in some areas more choice in where they work and how much they demand. If there's a project that's waiting on research, then you'll get a higher pay offer. Whereas if it's UX design, if it's a project specifically needs your skill set, so you specialize in software or you specialize in a certain industry, then you can demand more. So there is also a little bit of negotiation. With COVID, that's changed a bit because there's not as many jobs as there were before. So it does change and vary according to the times of the year, times of the economy. So these things are what you need to negotiate and see how that will benefit you. If you find this video beneficial, guys, subscribe, share and follow, and I'll see you on the next one. This is 1UX1. Take care.